Tonight's event is hosted by the Center for Entrepreneurship. It's a 3-year-old program that became real in partnership between the Voinovich School and the College of Business. In just our 3rd year, we were awarded as a finalist in the USASB, United States Association for Small Business and Entrepreneurship, a national organization. We received a finalist award for Outstanding Emerging Program of the Year, and we're very pleased with that. So we're putting this on tonight as part of our guest lecture series, and we've had some partners help us out tonight. We've had Jackie O's, where the after party will be held. We've got the Innovation Center 3D printer, which helped us produce more than one snoot, which we hid around campus for several weeks and gave out t-shirts for finding him, or it. We broke at least one snoot. 7?
Stunt double.
It's a stunt double. And I have to get my notes out. We have one more partner here. I hate when they actually make me work at these things. Oh yeah, the Young Athens Professionals and the Business Remixed crowd, which we work with on economic development and community issues all the time. Before I get to my main job, to pull all this together, an amazing staff professional on our team, Phyllis Bonning, formed her own team Reddit, and the work that Phyllis and her team did is worthy of a round of applause. All right, so the main point that I'm supposed to get across to you is the involvement of students in the Center for Entrepreneurship. And up here with me is a prime example that we hope you all will aspire to. Alex Harshaw is a student, a senior at Scripps College studying media arts. He was thinking about starting a music website this summer, and as he did that, he happened to notice that Alexis was on tour promoting his book. Being a Redditor, Alex felt that this would be a good opportunity for his university. And being an entrepreneur, he posted to Alexis late one night, or was it early one morning? Early. And he received a response. Yes, we'll come to OU. And so given this news, Alex reached out in an entrepreneurial way to us at the Center for Entrepreneurship. And so we had, after he figured out how to round this all up, we had meetings and texts and emails and phone calls, and then this thing really started rolling. So Alex has really come into his own as a senior. He's the vice president of the OU Entrepreneurs Club. He's participated in the Scripps Innovation Challenge, which is a really nice new competition here on campus. And he's also participating and pitching later this week with his team in a clean energy competition that's national. He and his team are pitching in the Ohio part of that program, and if they win, they'll go to a regional and so on and so forth. So I think I've covered everything. From the great city of Springfield, Ohio, Alex Ohanian.
Our guest tonight is the epitome of startup entrepreneurship. Starting with a single idea in the dorm, this man has gone on to start 3 companies, invested in several others, and has been elected the mayor of the internet, all because he stuck with his goals and he wasn't afraid to give a damn. He's here with us tonight to share his wisdom and to teach us all what we can do and what we can achieve if we choose to follow our dreams without their permission. Ladies and gentlemen, Please join me in welcoming Alexis Ohanian. Actually, first up, what's up, Bobcats? Oh, Mike, that's what you all did right there. All right, so I have to confess, this has been a 77 university tour, and a couple of weeks ago, we were at another university in Ohio, and they were talking a lot of trash on the Twitters to me today, and I was like, please, don't even try, because this tour started out a little bit more conservatively with about 50 universities. And when we announced it, I was blown away. People all over the internet, people like Alex said, idiot, come here. And I was like, all right, you're very compelling. I will. And I think you all are going to see exactly what I'm talking about. In the next hour, I'm going to tell you about how to be awesome without their permission. There's a hashtag for this talk. You can see it behind me there. It's hashtag WTPBook. Please use it. Take out your laptops, your mobile devices, use them throughout this talk. Even if you just want to ignore me and read Reddit, it's fine. Probably deserve it. So, and really, whatever you want, use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+, you know, all the others are free to use. One of you, I actually use it too, but kind of ironically. The point is, I want to talk to you about this, and I'm going to bring up one of your own, the amazing Alan Shaw, founder of Imager. Holy shit. My slides, all right? Everyone knows me as the guy who draws cute mascots. It's true. I love them. They make me happy. The red alien Snoo, as you heard, and 3D printed. By the way, who do I need to send the trademark infringement suit to? Right there. I'm just kidding. We would never do that. No, the entertainment industry would, but we wouldn't. No. The thing is, it's amazing to see how far it's come. I've seen it tattooed on people's bodies, the red alien, and it's amazing. Not many people know Snoo actually is what we originally wanted to call the website. We couldn't afford the domain name. It was going to be snoo.com because we thought people would ask, oh, what's Snoo? And we would say exactly. But we couldn't afford it. It was about $4,000. We were just a couple college students. So I found a domain that wasn't being used called reddit.com, and I hoped people would one day say, I read it on Reddit. I don't know if it's ever happened. I don't actually think that's happened. But mascots, Snoo actually came about because I was doodling in the margins of my notebook my senior year, went home, and in a cracked copy of Paint Shop Pro 5 made the alien, and we named it Snoo. It's like Reddit, and it's gone on to do amazing things since then, far beyond what I could imagine. But you know, I didn't invent the mascot, right? Everyone, employment institutions have used mascots for quite some time, and it's kind of fun, right? Because it's a way to not only dress up in a costume and, you know, have a good time, but it's also a way to really get away with anything. That's the top search result for your mascot, so kudos. You're winning the Google Award. But really, though, if you're going to have a startup or anything, I strongly consider getting a mascot costume because you can get away with anything. This is Times Square, and there's the chipmunk, and over there is a sword swallower getting arrested by the NYPD. Because you see, when the cops see a dude with swords, they're like, "What's your permit?" But they see a chipmunk, and they're like, "Keep dancing. You're looking great. Keep it up, chipmunk." Really, do anything in a costume. So just consider it. All right. But I'm not talking about mascots. I'm going to talk about the world. The world is amazing. It's large. It's full of people. And despite what one man with a very compelling mustache says, it's not flat. No, sorry, Tom. The world is not flat. The ancient Greeks knew this. We know this. No, malarkey. But the World Wide Web is. Right? As long as all bits are created equal, it is the world's largest stage and library in one. And that is extremely powerful. Extremely. Oh yes. So bad. The thing is, it's actually a terrible metaphor. because the Power Glove is really a terrible way to play video games, but hear me out. This is an amazing thing, right? It's provided us with so much opportunity. I got to taste it when I was in middle school. I got my first computer. My parents, neither of them really understood technology. Neither of them really had a ton of resources to be spending on a new 486 SX. They got me one, and they gave me the freedom to just play with it and build and take it apart. As long as I didn't break it, they were fine. And then a few years later, I got an internet connection. It was a 33.6 dial-up. You had to listen to the internet back then, kids. You don't realize how good you have. You had to listen to it. You got online, you're on the interwebs, and you will never forget your first. Mine was GeoCities. GeoCities.com/Silicon Valley/Hill/4924. First website. And it changed my life. I got to create something there on GeoCities that millions of people all over the world could see. Okay, really, it was like tens of people, but still, it felt so powerful, right? I felt like a god among men. May not have looked like one, but that was me as a teenager in high school. And here's the thing, look, some of you may laugh at this, but the fact is, there's a hipster somewhere trying to make this look cool again, all right? And even though I wasn't worried about the prom, I was building websites. It was so invigorating because I could build something anyone could see. It wasn't long thereafter that I started going on message boards, and I would email nonprofits, and I would say, hey, you need a website. Let me help build it for you. But I didn't do it for money. I did it for pride. Because I could build these things for these adults that had no idea I was this dork at my parents' house. I was someone with a skill they didn't have that they valued and that they needed. And I haven't been able to shake this drug ever since. Because the feeling of the knowledge that I could make things people wanted was just amazing. And look, software is eating the world, right? Mark Andreessen said that in the Wall Street Journal. The internet is delivering it, and we're all figuring out how it's going to shape all these industries, right? It's not a fad. But one thing I do know, even though I don't know where it's all headed, one thing I do know is that the incumbents, most people don't even